Hello, hello. Today, what's up? We are Drama Alert Nation. What's up today, you beautiful bastards? Today, shortly in the news, we have, for one, just trying the first episode that we are going to be introducing. Unfortunately, we have a new host, and things are going to be awkward. Into the news. First up on the palette, we have one Dave Chappelle. You all know him, his voracious, fastidious comedy hour, and he has been shortly running amok with his Thanosian, anti-fugitive, transo-feudal, quasi-commie Chinese war against, you got it today, the transgenders. Can I get a ching chang tuan? We won't get removed for that, righty? Dave Chappelle has frequently in prior years come out against significantly and utterly squandered against all of his minorito foes and fitmates that he chooses to deem ireful and in quite despondent of in order for some quite odd and entirely jolly brand gusto and schra bravado ways about. He has waged war too many times, and this is no seemingly be to resurrection. I can't say any type of Malthusian content without Chappelle's name in ad obsession, and this week alone he said his statement summing up three major points: that he wants his transgender foes and or allies to please see the episode, and then he says he will show up to where they want if he sees the full episode. Closing with, Hannah Gadsby, you're not funny, girl. Sorry, we'll see if Chappelle and La Chappelle Lacey can get their shit together and maybe make Brian Schwab funny again. Who really knows? Also in the news, after that hilarious SNL skit where Jason Sudeikis hosts, he did a range of riling comedy treats from a perverted school teacher to also an Ellen counterpoint host who's a fan of Barstool and High Volume Poster on 8chan. That's not Ku-chan, people. That's the one that, eats baby oil. So, when did all this drama alert start? And beef? Many in the content were brought up, including Joe Rogan and Jake Paul, one after a Conor McGregor hilarious outing in which he chased one of the fans off the stage in a squandering waller. Jake took particular aim at this transgressive behavior written in by SNL's own. Take a look. Now Jake is vying to attack one Pete Davidson for posing as Jake Paul. He said very peculiar commenting that I will slap the bitch when I see him. SNL, you're not funny. Trash, bro. And I think y'all all come in lightly agree. Maybe Jake has to have a laugh himself and take a lap. Have a huggy bear. Not to say he's not a prestigious fighter on an upcoming quad of intense plane we also call the World's Games. But maybe we could all find in ourselves some capacity to hold on and laugh. And did I say laugh? I had a sick taste in my mouth from all the rampant cancel culture that we seem to be seeing rampant in the news today from the beginning of COVID, especially how all of our favorite idolized brand values and core sectors, it doesn't really seem to exist anymore. And I don't think that would be inobvious to be pointing out at any time in the past half decade decade, brings us to our point right now. Killer Keemstar, you know him, you love him, you've been watching him since he was 27. The guy is nearly 40 now, and he's been in the game for about 14 years. And it troubles me to say this will be his resignation. And then one of y'all crazy bastards, maybe myself included, might be one of those subbing in for this cool cat character, a real spite of an actor. He has been a mactor, a man, a myth, a mongoloid of the industry, Titan breath. To call him the Thanos against the Father would not even be close to exaggeration, and he single-handedly pioneered all of the drama pages and new information outgoing, so forth, in total trend and ways for this entire industry, and it brings me so much pain to say. I can't even imagine a world where we will be losing this guy, saying that for reasons such as fakeness of marketing brands opting out with cancel culture, more so on a prolific basis, and it's just all propagated in such a sector. In fact, it's sedentary now, a lifestyle in ways. He's just not able to get the same riffs out of it. It doesn't get him his jive. And I can't regret, I neglected disdain. Why would I be wanting to join the system in which it embodies the entire fact, where you bite a hand that feeds you, in which nothing is actually novel to talk about? We're all just kind of recircling the same Kool-Aid, a little smoothie poison that's going to end up, being the fish out of water. That Moby Dick, my jaws, is going to be shot up and rampy wasted. Also, here's the time to check out my new podcast channel. It's been canceled and re-up on Anchor.com. It's called You for Life, or something like that, by the Jew Crew Group on Anchor. So check. It used to be called Her Daddy Busted, and it's undergone a few other names. Sometimes SNL even parodies my own podcast. It's remarkable, really. Keemstar, we will miss you down and out. Whoever takes your place, we know will carry that mantle through infinity and beyond, even in dead space. Bonus, also in the news, Dave Portnoy continues to be eating pizza, and his fiancée keeps dressing like a slut. That's all for today, you beautiful Munker-Tunk fellers and all this Springgrad rockin' Rothy. What can I say? If you ain't lifting, you gifting. We ain't got to be keeping these days now. I got a lot of shaky lots on these whole entire tits of trays. Am I saying words? Is it mindless Dudley jargon trying to rhyme a fraudin'? If I had a script, it would be so much not as contrived and cruel fluent. Ain't no additions at the ender. Oh. See you later today, you beautiful fellers. It's been a pleasure, despite the maldesk on my face. The leisure. Ciao, senor.